Welcome, one and all. Today we go to Edo, Japan for our new Let's Play. It is Legend of the Mystical Ninjaru with major sound lag.
Let's kick things off. Yes, this is my new game today. Well, I say new game, my new Let's Play. We're doing Legend of the Mystical Ninja for the Super Nintendo. And right now we have our laggy starting cutscene with, well, Goemon and Abisumaru. They sort of shortened down the names for the SNES version. They call them Kid Ying and Dr. Yang because, well, that's their names. Goemon Ying and Abisumaru Yang. Yes, something terrible has happened. Close up. That used to freak me out as a kid. Very much. Yes, comical anime stuff there. Yes, that's no way for a good ghost to act. She shouldn't hurt people. Says Goemon, who beats people with a pipe mercilessly and steals their money. Brave man, we're not even going to be playing as you, you freak. Seriously, is that like some kind of head wrap, or is that just a mustache and hair combined into one?
Warlock Zone 1, Mythical Ghost. Hiya!
Welcome to the in-game screen. As you can see, we can beat people with our pipe, like I said we could. Fishermen are cocks because of the fact when you kill them, they drop their fish, and the fish can really ruin your day. And I got hit when I shouldn't have. First things first is you're going to be farming. I say farming, it's a bit of Warcraft talk carrying over. You're going to want to get a lot of gold, because you're going to need gold in this game if you want to do well, especially if you don't have save states like I do. There are various ways to get extra gold when you need it. There are those women, which if you collect them you get 50 extra gold, which is nice. And it's strange really, because even though this is Japan, they actually put the currency as dollars, which doesn't make a whole deal of sense. But, well, I'm not going to complain. I mean, they did Americanize this version of the game. It's a lot different from the Mystical Ninja for the N64, which is based more off a Japanese sense. I mean, come on, the guy is using a yo-yo, for God's sake. You need to get... I would say you need to get about 300 gold for the starting bit of the game. I mean, I won't need to get as much as some people will because I have save states, so if I take too much damage I can always just load my save file. But right now I'm just sort of just showing you the basis of, you know, moving around, killing enemies. This is just the simple stuff in the game that you need to do, and I'm only doing this just, you know, to give you guys a little example of the sort of ass kicking you will be doing in game. Make sure you watch out, because if you hit one of those chicks in the kimonos, you will lose a large chunk of money, and this early in the game that can be a real nuisance. Okay, so I have 300 gold, so what I want to do now is go into the store. You need to go into the store. It's essential. Stores are important. Stores is where you buy your groceries, by which I mean bombs, explosives, and destructive devices of many kinds. But today I'm not going to be buying bombs, I'm just going to be stocking up on straw sandals. Why am I buying so many pairs of straw sandals? Don't I only need one? Aha! The more sandals you have, the faster you will run, and the further and higher you will jump. As you can see, I've bought 10 pairs now, so they're sold out. When you've got a maximum amount of items, they will say you've just sold out. But I've got to be careful now, because if I get hit, I will lose and wear out a pair of sandals. Now I can jump over these barrel-like things, which is cool. I can't go into the houses and listen to what the people have to say, but most people just have, you know, garbage to say. Like this. That was a huge waste of my time. I don't care if you're the nice woman who lives next door. What I need to do is go north. If you see north, lies the next part of this first level in the game. A strange cloud is coming from the north. I'm scared. Then what are you doing here? Go home, little girl. The soldier's coming to kick your ass and... what's... oh my. It's like something out of the Matrix. It's a poltergeist. Ah, God! That wasn't good. lost a pair of sandals. There's more or less a certain amount of a certain number of sandals that you'll have to keep. Otherwise, you will struggle getting over certain parts of the game. Yeah, I think the minimum you can have really is 8 for getting over the highest jumps. 10 is just sort of like the safe zone. Right. And now we've entered the platform perspective part of the game. There'll be these certain areas every time you leave the town areas. There'll be these particular sections, which is where usually the bosses are. Oops, wrong button. I really should sort out my keyboard controls because I'm actually playing with inverted controls than what I usually do, so it's kind of hard to get used to it. See that blue flame in the background? Watch what that does when I go past the torches. It lights them up and spawns flame enemies. I can do that over and over. Oh, well, I should be able to do it over and over again. Oh, never mind. I guess it's being a bit iffy today. Cat! Yo-yo! Funky town music. And major lag because there are too many enemies on the screen. Move out the way. Move out the way. Thank you. Got a coin! Yay! Money's a good thing. Money's important. Of course, I have an easy way of getting a lot of money later on, so I don't have to worry about killing too many enemies for getting gold. Sorry, I had some phlegm in my throat for getting gold. Now, secret passage. There are usually at least one of these in every stage, so keep an eye out for them. I think there's only one stage where there isn't, and that's World 3, but we don't have to worry about that world because that's sort of like a break from the game. Long story, I'll tell you later. But right now, if you see these stones, you will need a number of sandals to jump over them. Without 8, you wouldn't be able to make that 3-spot jump. Get that golden cat, which I just collected and didn't show you, but it looks just like the regular cat, but gold. And that increases your health bar by 2 segments. Which, as you can guess, is a good thing. Now you've got these very scary falling umbrellas, which I'm not even going to get into. Oh, that was weird. That flame went behind the tree, and then it went in front of the tree. Oh, that was interesting. Zombies! Very happy, poor excuses for zombies. I'm not even zombies. I'd probably call them, like, I don't know, ground digger, mole people. Nah, they're blue. Members of the Blue Man group. Now, we have our first boss. I love the way this boss starts. And I love this. This boss music is one of my favourite boss musics of all time. And the SNES, anyway. I just didn't wish it didn't lag as much. Oops! I pressed the jump button by accident. Right, all you've got to do is dodge the plates and hit them back up. Like that. There you go. It's pretty easy, boss. It's pretty straightforward. You can duck along the floor if you need to dodge them. Hiya! And you die, evil ghost. Who has a talent for spinning plates on pieces on sticks. Aha! Oh my! So you're so strong. I'm the ninja cat Kurobi. I've been waiting for someone to help me out of here. There is no time to explain. Take this $100, I don't know why the cat's carrying $100, and hurry to Shikoku Island to go see the cat boss Koban. Okay, weird ninja cat ghost thing. Why are you purple? Did someone dip you in paint? And now we're back in town, and almost ironic, a haunted place would be called horror. Like horror. Nah. Those guys who run fast past you, watch out for those, they're pickpockets. They will steal your items or gold. Just a warning. I could go into some of these shops and play some games, but, you know, I really can't be asked, because you can win more gold that way, but who gives a shit? I know the perfect way to make gold, and I'm going to show it you in less than a minute's time. I'm just killing enemies because they're in my way, and because it makes me feel big. See? I have no idea what that symbol is. Don't ask me. It just perplexes me. Yo-yo. Personally, I prefer the gold pipe. The yo-yo has more range, but it's because enemies will only get hit by the actual yo-yo part and not by the string, which can be a nuisance sometimes. That is a fortune teller. Freaky things happen if you go to it. But I'm not going to go to it. I'm going to go in this particular house. Why do you ask? This is the gambling house. How about a game? Throw 3 dice and guess. High and low. Less than 10 is low. Greater than 11 is high. How about it? Do you want to play? Rightio. Right, this is the best way to get money in the game, and if you have save states, because I'm a dirty rotten cheater, you can get an infinite amount of money. Seriously. It breaks the game. But yes, I want to place my bet, and what I'm going to do here is save states, because I want to guess and bet this much on high. If it doesn't work, epic failure. But I can load state again, and just do it over and over again, because the outcome always changes. Let's try again. Lost again. Try again. And you can get the gist of what I'm doing here, actually. 600 later. Win this time, please. Thank you. Thank you. You win